Konnichiwa minasan, and welcome back to my channel. I'm Reina Scully coming to you from Japan, and today I'm going to show you how amazing Denny's is in Japan. It's rather different than what Denny's is like in the US. I'd argue that it's healthier here and the food is better prepared. It's more akin to a regular restaurant as opposed to somewhere you'd go for junk breakfast food that you crave when you're hungover. Not necessarily a bad thing, it's just different. So first, let me explain what type of restaurant Denny's is here in Japan. It's considered a famiresu, which is short for family restaurant, and you guessed it, it's basically a family-friendly restaurant that features a huge varied menu. Famiresu are normally chains, and they're practical, affordable, and actually quite good. Oftentimes, famiresu features Western-inspired or influenced food known as yoshoku. Side note, traditional Japanese food is called washoku. Yoshoku in Japan often involves pasta, stews, fried food, creams, cheeses, and red meat. Meanwhile, washoku is generally rice, fish, tofu, miso, pickled root vegetables, and the flavors are predominantly based on a mixture of soy sauce, mirin, sake, ginger, and dashi broth. So Denny's here in Japan mostly features yoshoku, but they do have a washoku sub-menu, and it looks like this. It generally comes with rice, miso soup, and some pickles, and there are lots of really delicious grilled fish options. Whenever I go to Denny's, I tend to order their fan favorites, which are mostly yoshoku, as in Western-inspired dishes, so that's what I'm going to be showing you today. But before we move on, I'd like to thank Surfshark for sponsoring this video. As you may already know, Surfshark is my favorite VPN service. It is ridiculously affordable, and I cannot live without it. Most importantly, it keeps me safe by encrypting my personal information, so I don't have to worry about anyone trying to access my data, something that is especially important when using public Wi-Fi. Plus, you won't get targeted ads because Surfshark will protect you from the internet eavesdropping on you and learning about you without you knowing it. But the best part, it allows you to access movies and TV shows on Netflix and other streaming services that aren't normally available in your area. All you have to do is set your region, and your Netflix will automatically populate everything that's available from that area. For example, Studio Ghibli is not available in the US or Japan, but if you set your location to Australia, you can now watch all of these Studio Ghibli films. I can't recommend Surfshark enough, especially because they have a 30-day money-back guarantee where you could try it out risk-free. Click the link in my description and use the coupon code Reina Scully to get 83% off and 3 extra months for free. So this is what the outside of my local Denny's looks like. There are always flags in the entrance showing off whatever seasonal menu they have, along with promotional stuff they have for kids. They've been great about anti-COVID measures, like requiring everyone to sanitize their hands before being seated, wearing a mask when ordering, and social distancing. They have this little notice and guideline at each table as well. Here's what the menu looks like. They always have a seasonal menu and a grand menu, which has all the food that's always available year-round. And if you come for breakfast, they have a different breakfast menu as well. Their Hamburg menu is probably the most popular. Hamburg is a popular comfort yoshoku meal in Japan, which is basically a beef patty or meatloaf that's grilled or cooked on a stovetop. The sauce is generally either soy sauce based or demi-glace based, and it's freaking delicious. Denny's also has sizzling grill plate entrees that are super popular as well. They either come with steak, grilled chicken, Hamburg patty, or a combination of the above. This is their pasta menu. They have a very eclectic array of flavors, including codro pasta, eggplant and mascarpone cheese pasta, shrimp with tomato cream sauce pasta, classic carbonara, and of course their classic bolognese, which is one of my favorites. Here's their menu for their side dishes. They all apparently go very well with beer, which they serve as well as other alcoholic drinks. Their side dishes range from French fries to a meat platter to cold tofu. And this is their dessert menu. Pancakes and parfaits are a very common dessert that almost all family restaurants offer, and you generally can't go wrong with them. Alright, so as mentioned before, we went with a Yoshoku theme today for our order, and we got the most iconic Denny's Japan entrees. To call over the server, you will hit this button instead of raising your hand or voice. First up, here's the power salad that comes with roast beef, chicken breast, and prosciutto, and the tarako mayo French fries. Tarako is cod roe, which is mixed with mayonnaise to make this delicious creamy dipping sauce, and it goes so well with French fries. And speaking of tarako, here's the tarako pasta or cod roe pasta. It comes topped with shiso leaves and kizami nori or thinly sliced dried seaweed. This is a very popular dish in Japan. If you like cod roe, you have to give it a try at least once. You'll be surprised at how well tarako and pasta go together. Next up is the Hamburg Curry Doria. I think this has been on the classic Denny's menu for years, and it's a very heavy dish. I recommend this only if you're really hungry. So doria is another common dish in Japan where rice, sauce, and cheese are placed in a casserole type of deep dish and baked together. In this version, you have a layer of rice with the hamburg in the middle that's drenched in curry sauce and topped with cheese. I don't know if you've ever had curry with cheese before, but it's so good. Since it comes in a hot ceramic deep plate, this is perfect during the fall and winter months because the dish stays warm the entire time. And here is another Denny's classic, the egg cheese omurice. Omurice is our comfort food. It's a combination of the English words omelet and rice, where chicken and ketchup flavored rice is topped with a perfectly fluffy, runny egg. It often comes with a demi-glace sauce as well to make the flavors even richer, and every kid in Japan grew up eating omurice. Whether at home or at a restaurant or a variation of it in their bento lunches, it is a huge staple food in Japan. If you don't know what to get at a Denny's, I always recommend their omurice. Next, we have the sizzling hamburg plate with karaage or fried chicken. You can get it as a set and it'll come with a bowl of rice and hot miso soup. I love their sizzling plates. I feel like it elevates your meal. Our favorite sauce is the jukse shoyu ninniku sauce, which is their aged soy sauce with garlic. Their hamburg is very well made. It's so juicy and flavorful. And finally, dessert. We went with their caramel honey pancake. I chose this because I specifically wanted to show you how well prepared and pretty their pancakes are. You get a beautiful stack of 2 drizzled in honey and light caramel sauce with a scoop of vanilla ice cream and this heap of whipped cream. Their whipped cream is surprisingly light, and although it looks like there's a lot, it's actually the perfect amount, trust me. It looks and tastes so dreamy. I normally don't like sweets, but I love these pancakes. Just like all desserts generally are in Japan, it's not overly sweet, so really easy to just eat the whole thing. And there you have it, what it's like to eat a very huge filling meal at a Japanese Denny's. Have you ever been to a Denny's in Japan before? And if so, please let me know what your favorite thing to get is. And if you've never been, let me know what you'd like to try in the comments below. Please like the video and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. And don't forget to turn on the bell to be notified whenever I upload a new video. Thank you so much for watching, and thank you to Surfshark for sponsoring this video. Don't forget to click the link in my description to check out Surfshark for yourself. Thanks again for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Sonja matta ne!